Alright, so this is a full moon reading for Virgo. Let's see. It's the December full moon in Cancer the Crab. The cold moon, December 30th, 2020. So, kind of emotional moon there. But, it comes with its own set of rules. Alright, so let's get into it. What's your current emotional state? The Devil, actually. The Devil is kind of Capricorn energy, I think. So, addiction, materialism, playfulness, subordination, um, all that is evil, bondage, failure, inability to obtain a goal, dependence to the point of ruin, violence and destruction, things that go bump in the night, bad temper with no humor unless malicious, strange experiences, temptation, and controversy. So there might be a little bit of it's kind of in like an individuality type of thing, like you're rebelling against certain things, or you could just, kind of try to be making things work. I don't think it's like fully 100% rebelling against the machine, but it's, it's little rebellions that kind of are like, since I failed at this, I'm gonna do this, or like, there's no hold on this. Like, you're gonna do whatever you want. Like, it could be that to the point of self-destruction, but I don't know. But it's an emotional time for you. It could be a very not pleasant one for sure, but it's probably going to be a lot of heartbreak there too. Anyway, so the next question: how can you develop your sense of security? We have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is lack of passion, no motivation, um, uninspired, sloth, conceited, false gifts, flattery, being untrustworthy, and vain, talent misuse, extortion. So, I feel like you could be keeping a few secrets, but I do feel like your sense of security is based on very surface level things. I don't feel like it's, I don't feel like it's like, oh, I can do this in my sleep. I feel like you can actually do this if somebody else is kind of, helping you out. I don't feel like it's totally 100% your own doing. I feel like if there's some type of blueprint, you can follow it. Like, that's what I think. But, it's kind of, I don't know, two purples. It's kind of cynical. But, yeah, it's kind of royal, kind of cynical, kind of like I'm going to do my own thing because I can, whatever. But it's like, you really can't. If anybody, like, figured that out, they're like, what are you talking about? Like, you didn't do this alone. Like, and it's kind of like, it's playing with your mind. It could be a little bit. But if anybody ever find out, they would call you out. So, number 3, what is your vulnerability teaching you? You have the Fool. Recklessness, taken advantage of, inconsidering, no decision at all, faltering in a quest, not caring if a decision is reached. So, this could kind of be easy come, easy go. So you're kind of trying to be like, you're trying to be edgy, but you're also trying to be kind of like, you're not showing your most vulnerable parts that you might fail, and I feel like that could be a thing. Like, being reckless isn't just like, oh, I'm being edgy. Being reckless is like, it's a cry for help. It's not exactly a big, positivity meter for anybody, but it could be a cry for help. Anyway, we have number 4. Where is your sensitivity heightened in the cycle? We have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is curiosity, restlessness, mental energy, seeing beyond the surface, a spy, vigilance, respect for authority, a person who will complete a task regardless of danger, insight, and deception. So, like, I feel like this is like Bonnie and Clyde type deal. But, it's kind of like one of you is like the inspiration, the other one's kind of like, oh, I'm gonna write this down. But it's kind of like one's inspiring the story and the other one's living the story, it's kind of that kind of thing. Like, you see it in, like, you remember those old, like, things, I'm not sure if it still goes on, but it's like behind the scenes or behind the story of so and so, and it talks about like the metal artist, or it talks about the pop artist behind the scenes and where they grew up and all that. I feel like it's kind of like a documentary scene, but I could be wrong. But it's like, it gives me that whenever I see the Page of Swords. So it's kind of like, they're not here to kill you, they're here to show you a nice shiny sword. Like what they could do. It's kind of that kind of page energy. Anyway, so the full moons are always crazy to me. Like, I do my own personal readings, but it's like really crazy to see all these. Anyway, Virgo, I hope this helped you with something. I feel like you might be going through a lot of emotional turmoil. You might be like, I'm gonna be edgy, and then I'm gonna be like, okay. But, yeah, I feel like it's a lot of growth, and I feel like it's a lot of believing in yourself. And you might be playing around with the idea that you're invincible, but then reality sets in, and then you're like, oh shit. But I feel like it might take a little bit longer than expected to have the oh shit moment. So, I do feel like somebody's gonna call you out for playing around. But for right now, I just think that you're having fun for the sake of having fun. Which, there's nothing wrong with that. I think we all do that. But I do feel like emotionally, you could kind of be freaking out. Like you're doing like crazy panic mode type things. So just be careful. Anyway, if you like this, leave a like. If you like what I'm doing on here, subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, ideas for my next video, leave them in the comment section below, and I will read those. And, just be safe. I don't want anybody being crazy, I'm very even keel when I want to be. Anyway, and I want to be, yeah. But yes, I do feel like self-destructive behavior does have no good consequences from it, Anyway, I wish you the best. Stay safe, alright? Anyway, bye now. Alright, Virgo, I'll see you in the next one.